Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Maidens of the Savage Season, Episode 6. I'd actually look and see what episode it was. Alright, so last episode, I actually just wrote down names. Like right before I hit the play button, I wrote down names to just about every show I'm watching so that I could actually say names and not go that girl or this girl or whatever. And I even wrote a little description next to it so that I knew who exactly they were. Nothing, too elaborate, just club president, author, name, stuff like that. So let's see. Last episode, trying to remember, we picked up where we left off, where Kazusa saw Sugiwara and what's his name, Izumi, on the train, freaking out because they were on the train together. And as we learned in this, she figured that if he did want to have sex with her, there would be no way she would be able to stop it. So I guess she would just kind of let it happen. But like her friend Momoko told her, she already knows that Kazusa likes him, so she's not going to do anything. So she has nothing to worry about. He basically was trying to get some advice because she is acting weird. And while he was getting advice, Sugawara saw that guy she saw on the TV the episode before and grabbed him and ran over to him. This was after they were leaving the train. He was on the train too, so she saw him leaving. Grabbed him and ran off the train as well. And started talking to him. And we find out, dude's a total pedophile. He doesn't actually, do anything sexual with the girls as far as we heard, because he likes them to be pure, but he is still a total pedophile. And Izumi basically commented, yeah, the more I hear about this guy, the less I like about it. But apparently she wants his attention or something. Super weird, but whatever. And basically during this whole thing, she lets it slip that Kazusa has a crush on him, which seemed to be the first time he actually put it all together. Because he didn't know. Let's see. Momoko went on a date with that one guy. I didn't get a name for him. The one who said that he remembered her from a class when they were younger, and then implemented some of her ways of doing things into his life and helped him out a lot. They went on a date. They went to dinner. And he was saying, it's all right. You don't need to pay. Let me treat you. Just give me 1,000 yen. And she's thinking to herself, what? 1,000 yen? I might as well have just paid for the whole thing. It was only 1,200 yen. All you did was save me 200 yen. I mean, what was the big deal about that? And he kept going on about how, you can't let the women pay for this. You got a real guy has to pay for it. And she's like, why is he bragging so much? He didn't even do the guy seems to like to brag about how he helps. He tries to help her out with this kind of thing, but he really didn't do a whole lot. And then they went to a movie, and she really wasn't feeling this like date at all. I'm still pretty much sure that she likes Sugawara, but hasn't realized that that's what it is yet. But we'll, I guess, see later on if she actually does feel something like that for her, or if she's, I don't know. It seems like that's the case, but I don't know. Let me see. Sonozaki, the club president, she talked to that other guy again, the one that she asked to write a 50-page report about why he liked her. And she gave it back to him, grading the entire thing, marking like spelling errors and anything that she saw that was wrong with it. And he started reading it right there. And she was like, "No, wait, don't read it here. Wait till you get home. Wait till I'm not here and then read it." And she's like, "Why? I should just read it now, right?" And tries to grab it from him. Pages go flying all over the place. So they're trying to pick them all up, and he ends up getting the last page. The page that asked her to go out with him. And she responded, I believe it was with something like... Basically, she said yes. Made him super excited, and she ran into the hall because they were on the roof. And she's like wondering, why are you getting so excited about it and this and that, but she was happy that he was super excited about it. We get back to Kazusa. She is just making everything so much worse for herself. Her family and Izumi's family went bowling, and she kept imagining dirty things when he was sticking his fingers in the bowling ball and ran off saying she was going to go get everybody drinks, and he went to go help out, and I forget how it got brought up, but I think he or she brought up Sugawara, and he was saying how weird she is, and she said, I think that's okay because she's, pretty and all that, and he's all, I think she's more weird than pretty, which seemed to freak her out a bit. And then when they were at school, Momoko was telling Kazusa that she needs to go over to Sugawara and ask her about, what they were talking about, and she wouldn't do it. Then they ran into her, and she started to trying to run off. But Momoko grabbed her and mentioned how she was acting weird. And Sugawara was saying that Izumi is pretty weird. And then she ran off. And again, she's just making it so much worse for herself. Be so much better if she just asked, but I don't know if she's just afraid of what the answer might be or what. But anyway, we didn't get too much with Hongo. Basically, she's trying to get the teacher to help her out so that she can write her book. And he's answering some questions for some students out in the hall. And they're next to a window, and she's standing outside the window, like about to lift her skirt up, and then she runs behind the tree. Apparently, he mentioned how something like that would get him really excited. And she didn't understand it until she tried it, and then she was going on about how it made her kind of excited. But that was about all we got from her. Nothing else, really. So yeah. Let's get into this episode and see what else they're going to get into. See if Kazusa is actually going to ask questions or just let everything get worse. Probably just let everything get worse. So the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.